driving the Ford Tremor today, and a lot of YouTube comments are the gas mileage. And sure, I understand people are like, wow, getting 12 miles a gallon. And I'm like, yeah, but keep in mind, this is an F-350 one-ton truck with 35-inch factory tires on it, and 7.3 gas motor, and you got to keep in mind that when you're driving these big trucks to get really good fuel mileage, you may have to go to the diesel. But even at that, my experience has been with diesel. Mine was 14, 16. I know a lot of guys are saying at 20 miles a gallon, but I've had like every year diesel for the last 10 years, and I'm not embellishing on that. And I'm telling you, between Ford, Chevy, and the Ram, it just don't. I don't get that type of fuel mileage. And maybe it's my driving habits, but with the new emissions on these diesel motors are so choked. So for the gas engine wise, though, you're just not going to get 18, 20 miles a gallon out of these big motors, out of these gas engines and big heavy duty trucks. I mean, you've got a 7,000 pound truck with no gear in it. So that's something to think about. And other things in life is, hey, do you go to McDonald's or do you go and get the steak and lobster? I mean, it's all proportional in life of what you get and what you got to pay for to have. And, I mean, come on, this Ford F-350 Tremor, it's just a really nice truck. It's just a really nice package, and I mean, it's a blast of a truck to drive. Right now, you may be hearing a lot of shimmy shammering, jumping around, but it's all my gear and tools in my truck. So, ain't the truck rattling, it's my tools. So, summing it up, just trying to kind of get back in a video sense to the people out there questioning the fuel mileage. You're not going to buy an F-150 truck and pull 15,000 to 20,000 pounds and have a payload capacity that this has, like 3,400 pounds. And sure, if you want to lift your Ford F-150 truck and put 35s on it, get the motor and get a little bit more power out of it, and start towing, or add an extra 2,000-3,000 pounds to that truck, at the end of the day, you're not going to be getting near 18 to 20 miles a gallon. You'll probably be more in that 13, 14 miles per gallon, maybe 15, maybe. I'm not arguing with anybody, just sharing the information. It's all it's about. And it's good comments, and I appreciate everybody kind of ringing in. That's great, because we all like to kind of think out our own thoughts, and that's what it's about with today's technology. You can speak out and share your ideas. I've owned a lot of trucks, and for the heavy-duty trucks, usually they're just kind of borderline obnoxious because they're just kind of rickety, rackety, bounce around over the place. And this truck here, I gotta tell you, this F-350 Tremor, this gas motor, everything just hauls butt. I mean, it really just rock and rolls. You'll not be disappointed in the power by any means. And being with the coronavirus times, the roads are just so wide open, you got to really be careful, because you just you get yourself in trouble. It's very easy to get into triple-digit numbers. And this truck here, yeah, that ain't a problem. It's something that I got to thinking about here riding around since I've been doing this for, believe it or not, I've been riding around the back of the wheel of a car since 1985. Big trucks, tanker fuel trucks. I used to drive fuel trucks back in the 80s and early 90s. And then my cars and motorcycles and SUVs. So I've really had a taste of driving all different types of cars and trucks and motorcycles over the years. And the roads are, lighter. You think to yourself, wow, if the coronavirus thing kind of comes to a containment, we get this thing under control, and everybody kind of gets back out to what they were doing, which I, by all means, hope that happens for everybody. I'm not a person here that wishes harm, no good to anybody in this human world. So it's really bad, and I get all that. But at the same time, oh my gosh, typically these roads are locked down. I mean, you're typically in bumper-to-bumper traffic through this one section I'm going through right now, and it's more of a challenge to get around. And now, with the coronavirus going, the roads are so light that it's, pretty cool. Another question I have is, what's the RPMs in this truck? Well, I can tell you a 75 mile an hour truck is doing about 2,000 RPMs. So anybody out there that's concerned about the high revolution with the lower geared rear end, it's not going to be an issue at all. So, if you're cruising highways at 80 miles an hour, wherever you are, that's not a big deal at all. See how our fuel economy is doing here. Still at 12. And I've been running pretty hard, so that's respectable. I think if you really babied this thing, you probably could get 13 out of it. Maybe 14, I don't know. But keep in mind, too, that we have such cheap gas right now. I mean, good Lord. You paying $1.69 for regular gas, and I can put 87 octane in this thing, and I mean, wow. So think about that. You're saving a lot of money on fuel right now. So this thing is getting, in my eyes, 20 miles a gallon, because I'm paying $3 for gas. Another thing I forgot to mention here is a YouTuber following me gave me a good comment about MBRP having the new catback exhaust, which that's really cool. That's really great. He gave me a heads up on that, and actually I ordered it, and I'll be excited to share with you when I get that catback in and show you an install video, and then I'll do some driving around so you can hear it and my impressions. And the supplier that's selling those reached out to me last week and said, hey, because of coronavirus, we don't know when this is going to get shipped to you, so that's too bad. But I understand. It's not a big deal. Gotta have compassion for others that are trying to manage their current circumstances in business and want to keep people healthy. So I respect that, and when it comes in, it comes in. All right, we're at 75 miles an hour roughly. Well, no, this guy just slowed down because of an adaptive cruise, but for 2,000 RPMs, just so you kind of know out there, people wondering about the gearing in this truck, 10-speed auto, 4.3 gears, and what's she doing going down the road, and there you go, she's about 2,000